Hey there, focused learners, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the absolute lifeblood of heavy industry. We're talking about the critical, non-negotiable foundation of literally any modern drilling site, construction zone, or heavy-duty factory. And what is that? Well, it's rock-solid, completely uninterrupted power. Because think about it, without power, even your most advanced multi-million-dollar drilling rig is basically just an oversized paperweight, right? It just grinds to a total halt. So today we're unpacking a highly specific ecosystem that guarantees that simply doesn't happen. Now, I want to kick things off right here with this incredible little paradox we pulled straight from our sources today. Priced cheaper than scrap iron, but built for precision? I mean, it sounds almost impossible, right? Usually, in heavy industry, you're forced into this terrible choice. Either you swallow staggering capital expenses or you settle for incredibly unreliable, cheap equipment. But the industrial power solution we're looking at today completely shatters that binary. It is a disruptive, real game changer in terms of cost to value, and it is seriously changing how site managers even think about their infrastructure. So, here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. First, powering modern drilling sites. Second, under the hood, Steyr technology. Third, smart control and stability. Fourth, the complete drilling ecosystem. And finally, number 5, your global supply partner. Okay, let's jump right into section 1, powering modern drilling sites. Just take a second to look at the massive physical scale of this heavy-duty silent diesel generator. Check out that super robust reinforced white enclosure and those really heavy louvered vents on the side. Let me be clear, that is not just for aesthetics. That entire setup is specifically designed to take a beating in incredibly harsh environments. Because, when a factory or a remote drilling site suddenly loses power, they are bleeding money by the literal minute. So this enclosed design ensures the unit operates safely, quietly, and most importantly, reliably. It acts as an absolute fortress for the power generation happening inside. Moving right along to section 2, under the hood, Steyr technology. From this angle, we get a slightly better look at that heavy-duty industrial design. But honestly, the real magic here is the mechanical heart beating inside that steel box. Our sources make a huge point of highlighting that this unit relies on advanced Weifang Steyr technology. Now, for those of you who track industrial engineering, you already know the name Steyr is basically synonymous with relentless durability. It's exactly the kind of powerhouse you want when you are, say, 100 miles from the nearest service center, and failure simply is not an option. What's actually fascinating here is how these technical specs directly translate into real-world value. We're looking specifically at the incredibly impressive TSS-TUP BC550GF model. This beast utilizes a robust 6-cylinder engine armed with that advanced Steyr tech, and it pushes out a staggering 633 kilowatts of power. 633? But here is the real kicker. Remember that disruptive element I teased just a minute ago? The price point. The sources indicate this massive 633 kilowatt unit comes in at a highly cost-effective reality. It makes this an absolute, practical necessity for site managers who need to completely optimize their operational budgets, but absolutely cannot sacrifice an ounce of capability to do it. All right, let's look at the electrical side in section 3, smart control and brushless stability. The real secret sauce for that stability lies right here in the brushless alternator. So, here's the crucial breakdown. Older traditional generators use carbon brushes. Over time, those brushes cause friction, they wear down, and worst of all, they create these microscopic fluctuations in your power output. Well, a brushless alternator entirely eliminates that friction. It delivers a remarkably clean, incredibly stable wave of current and voltage. And why does that matter so much? Because modern drilling isn't just about raw heavy lifting anymore. It relies heavily on extremely sensitive precision electronic gear. Voltage spikes or instability will literally fry that expensive equipment. So this brushless design is absolutely crucial. It guarantees the steady power wave you need to protect those multi-million-dollar on-site investments. And you know what? Managing all that clean power is surprisingly straightforward. If you look at the hardware here, you can see this really sleek, recessed control panel integrated right into the side of the main enclosure. It provides incredibly easy, protected access for the operators on site. It keeps the sensitive controls totally shielded from the weather and the elements, while keeping everything just an arm's reach away. This brilliantly illustrates how modern industrial design can actually marry incredibly complex engineering with extreme user-friendliness. I mean, obviously, we've got the full brushless alternator giving us that crucial stability, but check out these other smart features. There's a for-protection control system to automatically safeguard the unit from operational hazards. There's a super simple one-key start, so no complex, frustrating firing sequences required. And it even features automatic speed regulation, meaning it instantly adjusts the engine based on the exact load it's facing in real time. It's smart, it's responsive, and it ensures the operator's focus stays on the actual job rather than, constantly babying the generator. Let's zoom out a bit for Section 4, the complete drilling ecosystem. As you'll see, that stable power is the absolute prerequisite for everything represented here. This brings us into the much wider world of TSS-TUP's advanced oil, gas, and HDD, which stands for horizontal directional drilling innovations. This 633 kilowatt generator, it doesn't just sit in a vacuum. It is the vital heartbeat that actually brings this entire massive landscape of heavy machinery and precision extraction technology to life. Let's look a little closer at the specific global solutions provided within this ecosystem. We're talking about heavy-duty shale shaker screens, incredibly complex drilling mud management systems, and advanced solids control solutions. Just think about a mud management system for a second. It completely relies on highly sensitive pumps and centrifuges to precisely separate drill cuttings from reusable drilling fluid. If your voltage drops or spikes even a little bit, that precision separation fails, and you've just halted your entire drilling operation. And that is exactly why TSS-TUP's comprehensive engineering, from the massive drilling machinery right down to the absolute smallest spare parts, relies completely on the steady, unwavering voltage of that BC550GF generator we just unpacked. Now, let's see how all this builds into their massive global footprint. Highlighting TSS-TUP drilling spare parts alongside TSS drilling technologies and top shaker screen, it really showcases a top-tier brand presence. It clearly positions them as a highly authoritative end-to-end provider. See, they aren't just selling you a generator or just a shaker screen, they are delivering a fully integrated, highly engineered ecosystem where literally every single part is designed to work seamlessly with the next. They are powering performance and quite literally drilling the future. Which leads perfectly into our final segment, Section 5, your global supply partner. TSS-TUP really isn't just an equipment manufacturer. They are acting as a deeply committed global supply partner. When you see this branding, you are fundamentally looking at a promise of quality assurance. From those advanced Steyr-Tech engines right up the operational chain to the incredibly complex mud management systems, having one single reliable partner for all your global solutions, that drastically simplifies supply chain headaches for site managers anywhere in the world. It's the whole shebang under one roof. So, I want to leave you with this. Take a hard look at your own operations. Are you currently paying astronomical prices for power generation, or maybe quietly suffering from voltage instability that's slowly degrading your precision equipment? It honestly might be time to take a step back and reevaluate your current setup's true cost efficiency and stability. If you are ready to tap into this kind of high-stability ecosystem, you can actually reach out directly to their global supply service right on WhatsApp at 86137-240-67868. Seriously, stop letting power instability dictate your site's performance. Ask yourself, are you truly powering the future, or are you just barely keeping the lights on? Thank you so much for joining me on this Explainer Focused Learners. Keep questioning, keep optimizing, and I will catch you next.